Welcome to Ben Talks Money. Here we discuss stocks, investments, ETFs, and personal finance.
Hello there, welcome back to Ben Talks Money. My name is Ben. I have an MBA in Finance and Management. I've been trading for 8 years and I'm a full-time options trader. So in today's video, we take a look at the stocks that are making the most moves on the market. These are the stocks that every single trader will be looking at today. And if you want to make money on the stock market, this is the stocks that you have to be watching today. So if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. We do this every morning. We bring to you the stocks that are most active, the stocks that are going parabolic for the day so that you can have a nice watch list. So if you are new, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, and humbly please help me get to 4,000 subscribers. I'm close to it and your subscription will go a long way in helping me do that. So the first stock that we take a look at is PLRZ. PLRZ. This thing is the stock making the most moves in the entire US market. This stock is up 132% as of the time of recording. And it's right now trading around $16.50, which you put it right here. And if you look at the chart, this is a strongly beaten down stock. You can't even find the $16 right now. Okay. It's probably around here somewhere. It's a very, very beaten down stock. The chart is messed up. It looks like they just did a split or something of that sort. I'm not sure. It's up 132%. And if you look at the chart, this thing was $7,000 at some point. I don't know if this is a stock split or something, but this is the stock that is making the most moves in the entire market. If you are interested, usually stocks like this, you have to use the round numbers. So $16 and then $16, maybe $16.50, $17 and that kind of stuff. But the way this thing is moving, I don't know if I'm getting the wrong chart or something like that, but the way this thing is, the chart is looking, you have to be really, really mindful, very careful if you are going to trade this stock today. The next one that we take a look at is CBIO. CBIO. I know this is a popular name. It's a biopharma. This is a popular name in the small cap sector. Those who trade the small cap stocks, I'm sure you know about this stock, CBIO. This thing is up 40% in pre-market as of the time of recording. And it's right now trading around $18, $18.60, which you put it right here. And you can see that that is a strong resistance area. You can see right here. It's a strong resistance area that the stock is currently sitting. And for it to make a move, for you to be really, really interested in this stock, you need a stock to make a move. You need it to break above 1950, probably about around $20. That's where you see some form of room, because you can see on these days, the volumes, it's been doing this pump and dump. You can see it on the volume here. So it needs to break above $20. If CBIO breaks above $20, there's room to go. Other than that, you have to be careful during the day and use the 5-minute or the 15 minutes chart if it's late in the day to find an entry or an exit point to manage your trade if you are trading this. But ideally, you need this to break above $20. If it breaks above $20, there's room to go to $22.20, and from there there'll be $24, and then after that it'll be like about $28. But you need this to break above $20 And if you also see a lot of buyers coming in, it will signal that this thing is going to move. It's already up 30. It's already up 40%, and is the second most traded stock on the market as of the time of recording. The next one that we'll take a look at is PMI. And this is the third stock that is making the most move in the entire market. This thing is up 31% as of the time of recording, and it's right now sitting here at $2.65. So $2.65, and if you look at it, right, there is room for this thing to go if it's able to hold about $2.50. It can move to $3.20, and from $3.20, there's a little bit of a resistance around $3.40, but from there it can go to about $4. So PMI is something that is worth looking at. If you look at the price, also is $2, so it's around the area that kind of like a sweet spot for people who trade the small dollar stocks, not necessarily a penny stock, but it's above $1. It's around $2.64. So this is something that you can easily manage. If you look at the chart, it looks like it doesn't do a lot of whipsaw. I mean, from here, from $13, I don't know if it probably came down on a bad news, probably earning or something like that. So if you are interested, make sure this thing holds above 250. If it holds above 250 and you see volume coming in, it'll be a good trade to take. The next one that we take a look at is KITT. KITT is the fourth stock that is making the moves on the entire market as of the time of recording. This thing is up 12%. It's currently trading around $1.75 right here. The only thing with this is that it's right here at $1.75. The 50-day moving average is $2.08. So it's kind of close, but not necessarily close, because it's less than $2. The stock is trading below $2. So you can get about 10-20% move before you hit the 50-day. But if you want a substantial move, maybe wait until it breaks above $2.10. If it breaks above $2.10, then there'll be room for this to go. And the next spot will probably be around $3, which will give you about $1. So ideally, yes, you can start with a starter position around, if it holds the $2.50. If it holds above $1.50, you can, get in, and then when it's getting to the 50-day, you start to manage your trade or pay close attention to what it's going to do. If it breaks above, you can add more, and then there'll be room to go to about $3. So that's it for KITT. The next one I will take a look at is SLMT. SLMT. So this is the fifth stock that is making the most moves in the market right now. This thing is sitting here at about $2.50 as of the time of recording, and you can see here that there is some form of a resistance in that area. No, not necessarily. Okay, it's right here at $2.58. So there's room for this thing to go to about $6. There's room to go to about $6. So if you're interested in this, if it's able to hold above $2, there's room to go to about $6.50. I'm not saying it's going to go there, but it will depend on what the market say and what other traders want to trade. If they decide to focus on this, then it will definitely going to go. So that's it for SLMT. The next one we take a look at is CALA. CALA. So CALA is up almost 16% in pre-market, and it's right now trading above $1. So if you are interested in something like that, this will be for you. It's about $1. Right now it's about $1.07, and there is room for this thing to go. If it wants to go, the 50-day is around $2, so that's about 100% away. I'm not sure he's going to do that, but tells you there's a little bit of room to go if you're interested in trading CALA. You have, if it's able to hold above $1, just make sure it holds above $1. If it holds above $1 and you see volume coming in, it'll be a good way to get in on the trade. The next one that we take a look at is WBUY. WBUY. This stock is up 14% in pre-market, and it's right now trading around $1.58 as of the time of recording. And if you look at it, this has a little bit of a room to go. If it's able to hold above $1.80, there's room to go to about $2, and from there, the 50-day is around $2.40. So there's room to go if this is able to hold above $1.50. It's able to hold above $1.50. There's room to hold about just 20 cents to $1.80. You might find a little bit of a resistance there, and from there, the 50-day will be about $2.40. So that's it for WBUY. The next one is HY. You can see that this is making a nice recovery. Usually when you see a stock that is making this kind of U shape on the daily chart, it's a good way. Ideally, you want to catch it around this area, right? You catch it as it's starting to make the U, you want to catch it here so that you can go. Because if you look at it right here now where it's turning, it looks like the U is, because it's right now trading around this area, right? It's right here at around $38. So it seems like the U is fully formed, but it doesn't mean there's not much room to go. But if you look at the daily chart, it's right now sitting here, which is a strong resistance zone. It's a strong resistance zone. You can see it from the chart here, right? So if it's able to break above $40, that zone is about $38.50. So if it's able to break above $38.50, it will have room to go. But usually $40 will be a little bit of a resistance zone. But you will still get, if you buy this $38 stock and you get $3 on it, it's still solid. Even if you get $1, it's still solid for a day trade. So if this thing needs to hold above here, right? Let's see if it's going to hold when the market open, hold above 38.50, because it looks like it's a strong stock. It's a strong recovery from here. So let's see what it does here. But this is something that I'll be really interested to see what happens with it today. That's HY. I'll be interested to see what HY does today. The next one that we take a look at is FLYE. So this is one of the stocks that is completely demolished. It looks like this stock is very demolished. It looks like one of those stocks that is just for day trading. If you want to trade this kind of names. It looks like it's a very, very choppy stock. If you look here, the volume profile, there is not much to go about here in terms of the volume profile. So I wouldn't be interested in the stock, this one today, but it's making some move. And if you like to trade something like this, you know, you can see if it's going to hold above $10. Let it break above $10. The 50-day right now is holding above the 50-day. The 50-day is around $8.60. So if it comes to test the 50-day and it holds, you know, you can use that as your entry and your exit point to enter a trade. But out of all the stocks that we've taken a look at right now, the one that I'm very interested in is HY. I'm interested in HY. The next one that we take a look at is UPath. So they just had their earnings last night after the market closed, and it's looking good. This is a solid company. They have a deal with NVIDIA. They are going on with the AI automation, and you can also see that it is starting to form a little bit of a U shape down here, right? You see this one right here? It's starting to form a U shape. So this is looking good. It's something that I'll be really interested. And if you look at here, if you are somebody who was paying attention to this stock, you can see this strong hammer candle on the daily chart, right? It came into the support here. It held it. That was around $12.30. It's a strong support area. It held it, and now it's breaking out. Yesterday, it broke above the 50-day and was able to close above the 50-day going into earnings. And after earnings, this thing is up 10%. So it's something that I'll be very interested in trading this today, or probably, you know, on a swing trade. I already have some call options on it, so it's good to see that it's making this kind of move in the pre-market, right? So that's it for today, and the market is very choppy. We've been seeing a lot of choppiness, especially in the first couple of hours. When the market opens, you see a lot of choppiness, so you have to pay attention. Let the trade come to you. Don't chase the trade. Let the trade come to you, and when the trade come to you, just manage it well, take some profit. And if this was helpful to you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend to tell a friend, and until next time, let's keep talking money.